with yet another live stream. And today we will have a little Q&A here, and we will talk about, or I will take questions regarding anything doing with or relating to health, well-being, training, nutrition, politics, philosophy, religion, and so on. We will just wait and see if there is someone that will join us here today, this evening. The last time have been, a bit struggle. I think we had maximum of 27 at the same time last stream. So let's see if there's joining up here today. In the meanwhile, when I'm waiting, I will actually read some. I didn't get the time to do that this morning, as I usually do, so I take it in the evening. So, yeah. And why not just read out loud? So I'm reading the Orthodox Study Bible. Here it is. And why not I just read it out loud? So I'm actually reading Job. I think everyone knows who that is to some degree from the Old Testament. Let's see, we have some participants here that joined in. So today we have a Q&A, and the Q&A is as stated in the topic. Meg Tim asks what I'm listening to. I am good question. I just have it as a mic, so yeah, don't need them in the air actually. And we have Havani Babe Vlog. Hello, he says, hello, what are you reading? Yes, I'm reading the Orthodox Study Bible. And usually I always read at the morning, but today I didn't get the time to do it, so I read now in the evening. I'm from Sweden, so it's evening now. And I'm specifically reading again the book of Job. Maybe you know what book that is from the Bible. Anyway, welcome everybody to this live stream here, and for new participants, I would really like you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Much appreciated if you do so. But anyway, you can question anything in the chat, and I will pick it up and I will answer your question. And I will also speak on any topic that you like me to speak on, and if it's proper to my knowledge and capacity to talk on. So anyway, put that question in the chat, so I will take it in the order that the chat comes in. So Havni Baby Vlog. Oh, what nice. Okay, great. Yeah, I agree, Havni. It's a great book of the Bible, the Old Testament. I agree. Okay, so India Temple Situm Data, something like that. Okay, so I have to translate to English because this is translating to Swedish. So let's see here. He says, how does it feel to know Indian temple is picturing wormhole machines and their engineers. I don't know what you mean about that. I think it's lost in the automatic translation from English to Swedish. But can you try to clarify that? How it feels to know that Indian temple is. I don't know what that means. You can clarify it if you are able to do it. Yeah, Havni, babe. Yes, he got a very strong faith in our God and Lord. He had that, yeah, and has. Um, yeah, praise God, praise God. So I will try to change this for next time so that it doesn't translate every language to Swedish, because then I have to translate it in my mind. And okay, Indian Temple says wormhole travel machine going to other galaxies. Is that a question or is it a statement? I'm not sure. Or do you? I don't really know what you mean actually. So do you have any more questions, or please clarify again if you can. It's okay. It's a statement. So is there an argument or innuation in the statement, or is there some polemic there between something? Anyway, welcome everybody to the live stream. I see we have some new joiners there, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful for me to grow the channel so I can put out more content, more podcasts. Sidino, looking good, brother. Yeah, thank you very much. What you mean, India? How it fell? What, a time machine? I don't know. I'm really lost. Sorry. I really need to change the automatic translation here for before next stream. Still, I don't know what you mean about time machine engineering and wormholes and so forth. I'm completely lost because I need a more clarification on what the statement is supposed to initiate or tell us. I'm glad for your statement, but I don't understand it. So I hope you can clarify it. Like contact from Carl Sagan. I don't know who that is. Carl Sagan. Sorry. Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan. I think I'm butchering the name, right? It's Sagan or Sagan. In Swedish, it's Sagan. Okay, it's a astrophysicist. I see. Yeah, no. I haven't dwelled that deep into astrophysicists, so interesting topics though. I read a lot of not Carl Sagan but Carl Jung, the psychoanalyst, and he have a very interesting book that is called the let's see here, the archetype of the atom. Letters between Carl Jung and Wolfgang Pauli, the physicist and the scientist, and they are exploring and the psychic relation between the physical realm and and he and Carl Jung then is talking about the well-known topic of synchronicity from a psychological perspective and also from a scientific perspective. So it's very interesting, very interesting. I can recommend the book. So the letters between Carl Jung and Wolfgang Pauli, the atom archetype or the archetype of the atom, something like that. Much recommended. It's quite a hard book actually. I read like 30 books or 35 books of Carl Jung, and this was absolutely the heaviest book to read. Even though the concept isn't that hard, but when we see the letters from Wolfgang Pauli, it's quite hard. Yeah, I'm not that scientific as when it comes to numbers and so forth, which is somewhat in that book. It boggles my mind because I'm not that good with numbers and digits and counting and, mathematic calculations. That's not my cup of tea, actually. I should train more on that because that's a very underdeveloped side on my side. So anyone that have a question regarding psychology, philosophy, religion, well-being, health, training, nutrition, maybe you have a situation in your life that you would like to have an external take on, I can provide an answer for that. And if there's any topic that you would like me to speak on, I can also do that. If it's aligned with my capacity to speak on it and knowledge and interest. So please put your comment in the chat and I will pick it up and I will answer it for you. And we can have a back and forth as well. But keep in mind I have this set in the YouTube stream that everything that comes in the chat is automatically translated into Swedish. So that's quite a bummer because then I have to retranslate everything to English. So, and that's not that good every time. The good thing about it is that it translates languages that I don't understand. So that's a good part of it. So anyone that have a question, please put it in the chat and I will answer it. If there's no question, I will actually read from the book of Job because that's where I am in this time when I'm reading this. So I'm reading the Orthodox Study Bible here, and specifically from the Old Testament, the book of Job. So this is like in the middle of book of Job, I think. I think I read it a year ago, but yeah, it's quite in the middle. So Job 19:21, the Lord is everlasting. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me, O friends. For the hand of the Lord has touched me. Why do you persecute me as the Lord does, and are not satisfied because of my flesh? For who may commit my words to writing, to put them in a book forever, with an iron pen and lead, or to engrave them in rocks? For I know he is everlasting, he who is about to set me free on the earth, and to rise up my skin that endures these things. For these have been accomplished for me by the Lord, which I myself am conscious of, and my eyes have beheld, and not those of others. All has been accomplished for me in my bosom. If you shall say, what shall we say before him? Then we will find in him the root of the matter. Indeed, be afraid to cover up your evil, for wrath will come upon lawless men. Then they will know where their substance is. So, everyone who's new uh, in the live stream, you can put a comment or a question in the chat, and I will pick it up and answer it. And we can also have a back and forth. You can tell me to maybe talk on a topic as well. So anything relating or regarding health, philosophy, religion, psychology, and yeah, even politics. We can talk about that. Uh, Everything that bleeds into well-being, health, and progression. So, so everyone new to the chat, please be welcome to this channel. And for everyone that haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so if you feel to. It helps me out very much. Today we have a Q&A. Anything regarding training, nutrition, religion, philosophy, psychology, even politics. And you can even put a question about any topic that you want me to speak on. Even if you maybe you have a situation in your life right now that you need some coaching in, I can provide that, and we can even have a back and forth in the chat if you feel like it. So don't be shy, guys. Put your question in the chat, please, and I will answer it. And for the topics, I can just tell you if it's a topic that I can speak on or not. So don't be shy. Uh, it's you who is controlling what we're doing today, actually, because when we don't have any questions, I will just read out loud. At this time, I'm reading the Orthodox Study Bible, and particularly in the book of Job for the moment. So you will you have the choice. You want to put a question, or you want to hear me read. So, not a question, but by you, Navai Kolam. Hello, brother. Hello, brother, to you as well. Welcome to the chat. And I ask you, do you have a question? Or do you have any topic that is close to your heart right now that you want to explore? Maybe we can have a little kind of a conversation here. So don't be shy, guys. This is for you guys, actually. See it as a free coaching session, or just uh, opportunity to dwell deeper into any topic that you like that is regarding. So okay, I will just wait then until you guys put a question in the chat, and I will pick it up. So I read the next verse here. So Soha, the ungodly will perish. Then Sohar, the Namite, answered and said, I did not suppose you would answer in that way, nor do you understand more than I. I will heed the discipline of my humiliation, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer. Have you not heard these things of old, from the time man was put on the earth? For the gladness of the ungodly is a disastrous fall, and the joy of transgressors is destruction. Though his gifts ascend to heaven, and his sacrifice touches the clouds, just when he already seems to be established, then he shall utterly perish. And those who knew And those who knew him will say, "Where is he?" Like a dream, he flew away and cannot be found. And he held like a vision of the night. The eye observed him, but will see him no more, nor will his place any longer behold him. May his children perish, and may his vile hands kindle the fire of sorrows. His bones were full of his youthful vigor, which will lie down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth, and he will hide it under his tongue, though he will not spare it and will not forsake it, but will hold it fast in the midst of his throat. Yet he shall be unable to help himself, for the gall of an ass is in his belly. His wealth gathered unjustly shall be vomited up, and a messenger will drag him out of his house. May he nurse on the anger of serpents, and may his snake tongue kill him. May he not see the milk of the pastures, nor his supplies of honey and butter. In vain he has labored unprofitably for wealth. Oh, which he will not taste, for it is like tough meat that he cannot chew. For he crushed the houses of many weak people. He plundered their dwelling and caused it to cease. There is no salvation in his possessions, for he will not be saved by what he desired. Nothing is left for him to eat. Therefore, his good things will not flourish. But when he at last seems to be satisfied, he will be distressed. For every trouble will come upon him. If he were to satisfy his stomach in some way, let God send the fury of wrath upon him. And may he bathe him in sorrows. He will not be saved from the powers of the sword. May a bronze bow wound him. May an arrow pass through his body. And may lightning strike his dwelling. May terrors come upon him. May total darkness await him. A fire that will not go out will consume him. May a stranger ruin his house. May heaven uncover his lawlessness, and may the earth rise up against him. May destruction bring his house to an end, and may a day of wrath come upon him. This is the portion of an ungodly man from the Lord, and the heritage appointed to him from the one who watches him. Hello, Hussein. Let's see here. Hello, Hussein. Welcome to the chat. Uh, we have a little Q&A today, so if you have any questions regarding the topics listed, you can put a question about it. So it's anything relating to well-being and health, and it's training, nutrition, religion, philosophy, psychology, even politics, if you like. And do you have any situation in your life that you would like my external take on, or maybe some guidance or pointing in the right direction? Also, question about that, or if you just want me to talk or speak on a specific topic, I can see if I have the knowledge and capacity to do so, and I will do so if I have it. And yeah, so if you have any questions or something like that, just put it in the question. I will pick the answer, pick the question up, and I will answer. Yeah, so, but I will keep on reading if there are no questions. So yeah, because I don't have any specific thing to talk about today. So I would like you to decide that today. Anyone in the in the chat here. So, and everyone that haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and because that would be much appreciated. So, but anyway, I will keep an eye on the chat between the verses here. So, and so I will just keep on reading them. Okay, Hussein. But thank you for tuning in here. You can stay as long as you want. So let's see here. Nine. Let's see here. Verse 21. So Job pronounces judgment on the ungodly. Then Job answered and said, "Listen carefully to my words, that I may not have this consolation from you. Bear with me, and I will speak. Then you will stop laughing at me. What? Is there anyone who does not blame me? Or why should I not be furious? Look at me and be astonished, and put your hand over your mouth. For even when I remember, I am alarmed, and pains take hold of my flesh. Why do the ungodly live and become old, even in wealth? Their offspring is according to their desire, and their children are before their eyes. Their houses flourish, and they have no cause for fear. Neither is there any affliction from the Lord upon them. Their ox does not miscarry, for it is preserved safe during pregnancy, and does not suffer a mishap. They remain as an unfalling herd, and their children dance, taking up the psaltery and harp, and they celebrate at the sound of song. They spend their life in their good things, and fall asleep in the rest of the grave. Yet such man, says the Lord, depart from me. I do not wish to know your ways. What is a sufficient reason for us to serve him? What benefit is it for us to meet him? For their good things are in their power. For he does not take notice of the works of the ungodly. Nevertheless, the lamp of the ungodly will be put out. Destruction shall come upon him, and the sorrows of wrath will seize them. They are like chaff before the wind. Let's see here. We have a Hussein. I don't know what you mean about want to ride. I don't know. Ride. I don't know. So everyone new to the live stream here, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you haven't done so yet, it will be much appreciated from my side. So please do that. But anyway, this is a Q&A. It's regarding primarily for coaching and well-being and health, but anything relating to that is up for grabs. So religion, philosophy, psychology, training, nutrition, and so forth. Okay, no, I understand. I'm reading. I am reading from the Orthodox Study Bible, and I'm reading in the Old Testament the book of Job. So yeah, that's what I'm reading from the Torah. No, that's not a part of the Torah, because that's just the 5 first books from the Torah. But yeah, it's the Old Testament anyway. So yeah, I will keep on reading if there's no question or any. Thank you, Hussein. Thank you very much. If there's not any questions or any desire um, to speak on any topic, I will just continue reading here. So anyway, let's continue. And they are like dust a storm carries away. May his possession fall to supply his children. God will recompense him. Re- God will recompense him, and he will not know it. May his eyes see his own slaughter, and may he not be saved by the Lord. For is his will not in his house with himself, but the number of his month has been apportioned. Is it not the Lord who teaches understanding and knowledge? Does not he judge murders? One shall die in the strength of his simplicity, and wholly at ease and prosperous. His inwards are full of stiff fat, and the marrow of his bones is dissipated. Another dies under bitterness of his soul, not eating any good things. They lie down together in the earth, and decay covers them. Thus I know you press me recklessly. You will say, where is the house of the ruler? Where is the shelter of the dwelling place of the ungodly? Ask those who travel the road, and not overlook their signs. For the evil man makes light of the day of destruction, but they shall be led away in the day of his wrath. Who will tell him his way to his face? Who will recompense him for what he has done? Yet he is brought to the grave, and a vigil is kept over the coffin. The pebbles of the valley have been sweet to him. Every man shall depart after him, as countless have departed before him. How then can you comfort him with empty words, since I have no rest from you? So, so this is the notes. No one since the day of Christ speaks so openly concerning the resurrection as he did before Christ. So our so-called superior understanding blinded him to the truth. Saint Gregory comments that the hypocrite hides his evil intentions behind soft words inspired by demons, but the faithful hide the honey and milk of heaven and under their tongue. And the note continues here. So this is a note of the things I just read. So keep in mind this is a study Bible. So there is really good notes here actually. So some seeing the righteous suffer and the sinner prosper, assume that God's judgment is not just. But although the ungodly may prosper on this earth, they cannot escape judgment when they die. Christ will say to all who reject him, depart from me, depart from me. Let's continue here. Let us pray together to undergo toil here, so that we may deserve to gain the consolation of eternal rest in the kingdom of heaven. The prosperity and abundance constitute a powerful inducement to pride and induce him to forget his creator. Give me 2 minutes, I come back. So there we go. And let's see here. We got some more notes. Riches should not lift up the soul, nor should poverty disturb it. Yeah, exactly. It's not the riches of one successful man that lifts up his soul, and it's not the poverty of a poor man that is uh, the poverty of a poor man is not disturbed by his poverty, because actually it can be a blessing as well. But yeah, that's words that I don't take lightly in my mouth. So those who does not pass through the present life as if it were a road to the which is to come, or unable to comprehend those who do. Yeah, that's Hussein. Yes, I will. I will do a live stream tomorrow again. In the morning and one in this time in the evening. So I do this almost every day now for the last couple of weeks. So, and in the main time, you can check out some videos I have on my channel and the podcast. So yeah, Hussein, thank you very much for joining in and contributing to the chat and questions and so forth. And thank you very much. And see you tomorrow then. See you tomorrow. Have a nice evening. So, bye, man. I will continue reading here from another book, actually. If there's no question, I will just continue. So I think I will. Or you know what? I think I end the live stream now. I need to eat some food. So, yeah, thank you very much for everyone that joined in, and have a nice evening. Bye. Oh, you want to stay? I will do a live stream tomorrow. I need to end here now, Hussein. But again, I thank you very much for joining in. So see you tomorrow then. So have a nice evening. Bye.